Annyeonghaseyo!
Konnichiwa!
I'm Hannah.
And I'm Katie.
And we are H&K Drama. So today we are going to be filming a review for the web drama EXO Next Door. We both kind of just watched this randomly out of the blue. I actually got you to watch it, because I watched the first few episodes. I was like, you should watch this. Neither of us are like EXO-Ls or like EXO fangirls, so if you're looking for a review that's like not like OMG, my oppas, then this is the review for you, because neither of us are like in love with EXO. Although I really do like D.O. I've always really liked D.O., even back when I like kind of sort of hated EXO, but I never really completely hated them. We'll get more into that later.
Okay, so EXO Next Door was just a mini drama. Each episode was only 15 minutes, so
I liked that
really
a
nice.
lot, honestly. Like, it's so nice. You can get through a drama so much faster, and a lot of times in dramas, there's a lot of filler stuff anyway, so I really like the 15-minute thing, because it's like you didn't have a lot of time, but you wanted to watch some drama. It's only 15 minutes, so that was good.
Anyway, it features this girl who lives her life, and her mom's always trying to kick her out of her house. She lives with her mom and weird high school brother. And one day, new neighbors move in next door, and she hears they're hot guys, so she goes to check them out.
Her mom's like the landlady type person.
Her mom's the landlady. So pretty soon, she comes to realize that 4 members of EXO moved next door. It's kind of self-explanatory. I mean, it's
in the title.
EXO Next Door. So yeah, a bunch of shenanigans happen and weird things because it's a goofy drama. It's really goofy. Don't take it seriously. But it has its moments, and it's enjoyable overall, even if you're not a fan of EXO. It's like every fangirl's dream come true of having their favorite celebrity or favorite band move next door. Like, you can relate. Everyone can relate to this. Honestly,
the show kind of made me like EXO a little more. I think the reason that I've never been an EXO-L, a self-proclaimed EXO-L, is because their fandom is kind of terrifying sometimes.
It really is.
It really is. Like, I think what the problem is because the EXO's targeted at a younger audience, so a lot of them are like, you know, I don't want to offend any, like, preteen girls out there, but y'all are kind of an interesting bunch. And sometimes it can be a little crazy, and there was a lot of fan wars have happened because of EXO-Ls. Whether or not the EXO-Ls started it, there's just been a lot of issues with that fandom in general, which is why I never really gotten involved in it. And I've never, you know what I mean? Like, I enjoy EXO's music, and I really like their dancing a lot. Their dancing's really great, but I've never really been, like, I'm kind of scared to enter that fandom. But all that aside, this show really kind of made me like EXO a little more, and it made me really happy that one of the 4 main EXO members that this show revolves around was D.O., because I love his voice so much. It is beautiful.
Well, despite this featuring pop stars, K-pop stars, I did actually think the acting was fairly good. Like Hannah said, D.O. was in it, and
He's been in some stuff before,
he was in It's Okay, That's Love, and he was good in that, though I still haven't finished that. From what I've seen, he's a good actor in that. And then the other guys, they were good as well. Which I don't know if he's been in anything else.
I don't know.
They might have.
You could tell it was fan service.
It was like fan fiction in drama form.
Yeah, and I loved it. Like, I'm not even a huge fan, like I said, not a huge fan of this group, but, like, I loved it. Because, like, even if you're not, like, completely obsessed with EXO, you could be like, what if that was Big Bang? What if that was Super Junior? What if that was me? Like, you could just put yourself in that situation and just think, it makes you happy. It's a drama that makes you happy. And it is cheesy. It is cheesy. It is really cheesy, but it's one of those things that it's enjoyable, and it's so short that you can put up with the cheese. It's not that complicated of a show. Like, it's not too unpredictable or anything like that. It's pretty basic, but it's just fun. Like, it's just fun. That's all I can say. Actually,
when I first started watching it, it was at school, and Hannah had watched, like, 2 or 3 episodes before then, and she's like, yo, watch EXO Next Door. So I was sitting in class watching it, and I swear I did an actual face palm.
Really bad, actually.
It's really embarrassing to watch. Like, there's a lot of secondhand embarrassment going on. Not only do you feel embarrassed for the characters, but, like, you're embarrassed to be seen watching it.
Yeah,
because it's one of those.
Sure nobody's paying attention.
Yeah, it's like a guilty pleasure show, but you get sucked into it anyway because I pretty much watched the whole thing in one day.
And she actually, like, watched it faster than I did. And I was like, whoa, Katie, you're like episode 9 and I'm still on episode 4. But,
it's really addicting. Yeah. Really
and, like,
addicting.
the 15-minute episodes are so nice. Like,
you just keep watching more.
It's like candy.
And more.
You just, yeah, you can't
You don't
stop.
realize how much you're watching until you're done and you're like, I just watched that whole wed drama in
Which
one
is
day.
like 4 hours in total.
Yeah, I watched more in one day.
Yeah, that's true.
Boys Over Flowers.
I watched 10 episodes of Boys Over Flowers in one day, so, you know, it's not that bad. Anyway, I think we're gonna get into spoilers. Like I said, this isn't, like, too complex of a plot, but there is still some stuff that would be spoilerish. So we're gonna talk about that. So you can leave. If you have not yet watched it, you should go watch it. It's fun. It's enjoyable. I recommend it.
Watch it. We'll leave a link down below.
Yep.
Okay. Bye.
So I kind of saw the fact that Chanyeol was like her childhood friend pretty early on. Like I think it was a pretty obvious like
I feel like
plot thing.
if you watch enough dramas, you start to realize that every
you start to
character
predict
there's always a
things.
backstory.
There was so like I was
something.
watching Boys Over Flowers and honestly I predicted so much of what happened. Like without even really a ton of foreshadowing, I was just like, I'm pretty sure this is what's gonna happen. I honestly, like, I kind of liked their relationship. And, okay, so Dio is the second male lead. Some of the stuff he did was so awkward. Like, why would you go ask someone, can we be friends? Like, that's so awkward. You could, I felt bad for it, but at the same time, I was like, you know, Chanyeol was like, her friend when they were kids, and the whole necklace thing, and it was pretty obvious, but at the same time, you know, I liked it.
You were like still waiting for it to happen. Like you knew it was coming, probably. You were pretty sure it was coming, but then you were just like, okay, when's it gonna happen? And it finally happened. I'm like,
I really like the one episode where they're doing the photo shoot, because then you get to see all of EXO. I was really worried it was gonna be like EXO next door and only have like 6 of them. But, you know, even though we have, like, the 4 main ones, all of EXO was in it for, like, more than just, like, a little cameo, like, for most of an episode, and towards the end, they were in it a lot more, too, which I was really glad. I was like, I hope it's not just the 4 of them, because then that's kind of, you know, you should name it half of EXO next door if you're gonna do that, because I signed up for all of EXO, all 10, and, you know, used to be 12 and may possibly be 9, depending on how things work out. I'm glad that we got to see all of the members, and I think the show, honestly, it helped me appreciate EXO more, and it helped me, like, learn their names a bit, because, like, it's hard to learn names of groups where there's, like, 10 plus members. I learned all of Super Junior, and I vowed after that I was never going to, like, actively make an attempt to learn the names of, like, any group of that size. But I've, like, now I'm like, oh, I kind of remember the name of that one, and that sort of thing. So, it's good if you're getting into the EXO fandom, even though I'm not really in the EXO fandom. But if I was getting into the EXO fandom, I would recommend it.
Another thing I really liked about this show was, like, it gave me those Boys Over Flower vibes where there was one female being protected by 4 guys.
Yeah,
and it was
gosh, F4.
It was like, again, every girl's dream, I guess. It's kind of typical to say, but, or stereotypical, I guess. But it was still really cute, because, like, besides having the romance, there was kind of a friendship bond, and it definitely developed throughout the show, and, like, going from the first episode where ridiculous things were happening...
She spits in Chanyeol's face. and drops pads in front of them.
And they pretend to make out in front of her.
Yeah.
To the end, where they're just chill.
Like, who wouldn't want to be friends with, like, someone that you've looked up to and have enjoyed from afar, and then they actually notice you? Like, I think it was awesome that, like, they were all, like, super nice to her, too. Like, because they could have been really terrible to her, especially what happened at the beginning with, like, her being in their rooms, and, like, they thought she was, like, a stalker, like some Sasang fan or something, or however you say it. She was just like, no, I'm just here to clean, and I'm not really a stalker. Even though all her cleaning equipment had their faces.
That was her friend's fault, though.
Yeah, I liked her friend. The friend was actually more of a fan of EXO than she was, and was, like, giving her advice. on everything, and then it was all really bad advice. She is me.
Yeah.
I would be the one just sitting there being like giving really bad advice.
Favorite part of the show, though.
Oh,
the main character's brother.
Yeah, and his relationship with
bromance.
Was it Baekhyun or was it Sehun? Which one was the one that was obsessed with coffee? It was one of them. It was Sehun.
Yeah.
I shipped them more than I shipped the main couple.
Not that the main couple wasn't shippable, but the bromance.
The bromance is strong in this show.
So good. Like, I love how they meet. Because Sehun is out to find good coffee, and he's like, yo, come into my tent.
Come into my shady tent where I grind my own coffee.
Her brother was so weird.
Yeah, I thought he was older than her.
Me too, but then he was in high school.
And I was like...
He always wore a sweatsuit.
He's always beating his karate pole thingy.
And then, like, they got to know each other. And the part where they were being chased, he's like, I'll sacrifice myself for you. And he went and pretended to be Sehun to distract the crazy fangirls. And he's like,
The ending
though
made
was the
me
best.
sad because EXO was driving away with the van and he was like, I came to give you coffee.
And then he left him a real karate pole. Become a real karate master. Like, the bromance was the best part.
Was strong in this.
So funny. It wasn't one of those subplots that made you bored. It was a subplot that you were waiting to see. It was almost
more interesting than the actual one.
Yeah, to be honest.
And then, like, towards the end, things started kind of getting a little crazy with the fact that, like, one of the members disappeared and he was, like, all depressed.
Yeah,
and I was like...
I saw that came out of nowhere, but it
makes sense, though,
tension.
because, like, if you're a K-pop star and you get injured and you can't dance, and, like, I'd be worried about, first of all, my company being like, yeah, sorry, you're too injured to do this anymore, and then not being a part of something that you worked really hard for, and that sort of thing. And also, I feel like that's just as bad for Chanyeol because he blames himself for it.
Yeah, he had some issues.
Yeah, he
blamed himself for a lot of stuff.
Because of the stupid necklace thing. Chanyeol blamed himself for it, and then having the other member, which I don't remember which one it was, go missing, and then everybody's freaking out. Yeah, it was kind of feelsy at that part, a little bit. Because you can kind of think about that a little bit. It's like, that sucks.
It was realistic.
It was realistic. I could see that actually happening.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I thought it was almost gonna be like, he tries to commit suicide.
Yeah, me too.
Thing.
I'm like,
and I was thinking, but I was thinking in real life, like, I don't know particularly any members of any bands that have, committed, like, suicide.
I've heard about some stuff.
But, what's that one band? Ladies Code or, like, Girls Day or something, one of those bands where, like, 2 or 3 of the members were killed in, like, a car accident.
Yeah.
Like, that'd just be really weird. That'd be bad, like, for the fan. Like, how would you continue as a group like that? Like, I know EXO's lost members, but they didn't, like, die or anything.
Yeah, they
like,
kind of just broke up.
They broke up, but they didn't die. And, like, the fans, like, that'd be so weird. Like, what would happen? What would happen in Big Bang if just... What?
What if that car accident was actually lethal?
Yeah, well, no, because Sungri and Daesung
like,
have been in car accidents.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Crazy
got
stuff.
Really deep, really fast.
It did. It didn't mean to go in that direction, but it did. I'd say we both would give this show a pretty decent rating. It wasn't, like, over-the-top, amazing writing and acting and plot and everything, but it was just a good time.
Show.
It was just a good time. It was
something to waste a whole day of your life.
Mm-hmm. It was cheesy. It was kind of adorable. It was fun. It's cool. I always like seeing K-pop groups in shows. Even if they're not, like, K-pop groups that I actively, like, follow or care a ton about. I still like seeing them. It's cool. It's like, you're like, you've seen their music videos and you see them in kind of a different light and all that. And it's cool. I kind of wish, like, I know that happens in American movies a lot, but I wish more. Like, I know Carrie Underwood's been in stuff.
Justin Bieber played the villain on CSI one time.
Oh.
Most beautiful episode. I'm pretty sure he died.
Oh, okay. It's nice to see musicians exploring, like, a different genre of the arts. I guess. It's fun to see.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. So I think that's all we have to say, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. We both enjoyed the show.
We need to recommend a song.
Yeah.
So, as we usually do, or at least we're doing now, we are going to recommend a song for you at the end of each of our reviews that may or may not have anything to do with the show in particular or anything like that, but that we just want you to listen to because it's good.
I just discovered a song about 20 minutes ago, but I'm gonna recommend it because I can. Yeah, literally, I put on my iTunes radio K-pop station, and this song came up. It's actually not a new song, but like Boogie On and On from Benzino, his 24-26 album. That's the only song I've listened to be
I haven't really
honest.
heard of him either.
It was kind of quirky, but it was catchy.
It had a nice rap to it.
He's a rapper.
He's a rapper.
And it was interesting because I thought it was a group at first, and then it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
It was one guy. So yeah, that was an interesting song. I'll probably buy it or listen to it in the future.
And since this is EXO Next Door, I feel like I should talk about EXO. Although all of EXO's stuff is like pretty well known. Kind of the EXO songs I've really been listening to from their new album, not the repackaged one, but well, I guess it is on the repackage since it's a repackage. From their new album, the songs I really liked, Call Me Baby, which was pretty good. El Dorado and Transformer. I really like Transformer. Transformer is kind of different than what you're used to seeing from EXO. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's just different. It has a different feel to it. And then their newest music video song, Love Me Right, I was not that psyched about it when I first heard it because it was kind of when the Big Bang EXO war was going on, and you know me, you know me. And so I was kind of like, eh. So I didn't really watch it until after, like, the voting and everything, because I was watching Big Bang for a reason. But afterwards, I kind of listened to it, and I was like, this actually isn't a bad song. It wasn't as good as Bang Bang Bang, in my opinion, but I've been listening to it on repeat a lot lately, because it has such a summery feel to it, and it's catchy, it's upbeat, it's summery, and it's like everything you'd expect from EXO. Like, I love it. I mean, I like it a lot. I feel like I'm putting EXO down in this video way too much, but I don't really hate them as much as you might think I do. I actually really like them in some aspects. And their new song, I actually really liked it. It took me a couple listens for me to really be like, yeah, you know, I like this. But once I did, I've had it on repeat for quite a few days now, so yes. So be sure to like and subscribe and comment below.
Discuss the show. We will leave the link down below.
Yeah.
We would love to hear what you thought about it, and we'll see you in our next video.
안녕.
안녕.